Welcome to the top 8 superhero games that aren't about superheroes. These are my favorite 6 games where you are basically a superhero without calling yourself a superhero in the game beyond a joke or two. It's always fun when you see a friend who normally plays games like only Call of Duty or only Madden and they think they're so much cooler than you, and you're like, hey, how's that superhero game that you're playing? And they're like, what, bro? This ain't no lame superhero game. And you're like, you got super jumping, super speed, super strength, bullet time effects, flight, a super unicorn pony, and rainbows coming out of your butt, and you somehow have a pet dragon. You are a superhero, my friend. And then your really lame friend has the realization, oh my god, I'm playing a nerd game. So here are 6 superhero games that you can trick people with. Number 6 is Crackdown. So this game was great back in the day, and I really can't wait to see the latest version that they claim they're coming out with. But this is a game where you are a cop that gets all kinds of superhuman powers, and you end up taking down drug cartels and gaining more powers than you know what to do with while creating the New World Order. It was a surprising game that had me in shock with how hooked I got on it. And while it does look old, because it is an early 360 title, I definitely say it's worth checking out, because I think it's only like $5 in most stores now. Number 5 are the sirens from Borderlands. Now, I'm not too sure if this is cheating or not, but in the game of Borderlands, you have guns, lots of guns. You have robots, lots of robots. Crazy technology, tons of that. And awesome jokes, lots of awesome jokes. But inside of all this stuff that kind of makes sense on top of itself, you have the Siren class. And they have weird powers like telepathy and the ability to heal people, and they make people blow up, and all kinds of other powers. As stated in one of the comic books, there are only 6 sirens in this universe. So if you ask me, this sure sounds like a superhero. Number 4 is Saints Row, and this is kind of like Crackdown, in which you practically become a god with all of the powers that you're given. But the plot to this one is that you're trapped in a computer world that you're hacking into, and you slowly are granted more powers as you learn to bend the simulation to your will. Like the movie The Matrix. Man, I should really see the second and third movies. Somebody told me that they are the greatest movies of our generation, and they put the original to shame. I wonder if they were right. Either way, if you want to be a superpowered member of the Saints Row gang running around a Matrix-type world, then check out this game because I've personally beat it like 3 times. Number 3 is Scribblenauts. Didn't see that one coming, did you? Well, a lot of you probably have no idea what this game is about, but let me tell you about it. Would you consider a game where you can draw anything into existence a superhero game? Because I sure would. And you can make almost anything within question, and it reacts to the world around you. This is just cool. But maybe we can argue that this isn't about a superpowered person, but about a superpowered pencil. But wouldn't you be a superhero if you had a superpowered pencil? I mean, heck, this kid even teams up with the DC Universe in his game Scribblenauts Unmasked. Number 2 is Beautiful Joe. Joe has the power of beautiful effects, which allow him to recreate camera tricks from action movies inside of his game. This is one of those classic side-scrolling beat-em-up games from the days when Capcom made more than Resident Evil games. What these VFX abilities do are stuff like slow motion, speed up things in an ability called Mach Speed, and you can zoom in to get up close and personal, granting yourself new abilities. All of this is powered by VFX Juice. Definitely a great game of the past. Now somebody find me VFX Juice because I want to drink that and discover if I get powers. Lastly, number 1 is Infamous and every character from that series. This game takes place during a period in time in which people are being granted powers, kind of like the X-Men. Powers like electricity, smoke, concrete, light-based powers, you name it, it's appeared in this series. And if it's too crazy for the video game, then it appears in the comic books because there are limitations on what they can do in a video game. And that's where we get things like giant beasts. The game is great, and if you want to feel like a mutant or an X-Men but not call yourself that, then check this game out because I for one love it. Personally, Second Son is my favorite. And that's it. Those are the top 6 games where you're a superhero, but you don't realize you're a superhero unless you think about it. If you want more lists like this, then check out our other channel, List Bomb, where we just do nothing but lists. And don't forget, you can talk to us on Twitter @EligibleMonster, and make sure you subscribe and like the video because we really do appreciate both of those things. And if you subscribe, you'll get all kinds of notifications that we're doing more videos. Thank you guys, and I will see you next time.